Hey YouTube, good day. How you doing? So, quick lunchtime video to I don't know, just address some things. So, YouTube censorship. There was a flurry of information yesterday. A lot of us saw it on Twitter. Big time YouTube channels, I guess. And when I say big time, I mean people who have been part of established YouTube for a long time, having their videos censored, not accepted by YouTube because of various content, which we're talking about channels that have nothing to do with what we have to do about. I think one of them was a design channel or something crazy, like nothing about conspiracy or war or revolution or I don't know, anything else that we talk about on here that you would think that would be censored, which we probably are. It's just all on the down low. So big time channels getting censored, and what's that all about? And the only thing I can think of is it has to do with the transition coming up in October 1st to the new internet control grid, however that's working. It does, I mean, must be going to be new regulations out there. The man's clamping down. It's the only thing I can think of. So that's on the radar. Another, I guess we'll have to test out this whole YouTube censorship thing to see how really pervasive it is. I know some of my videos from Oregon got kind of kicked back, but you know, that's political correctness, whatever. That wasn't a surprise, really. Another subject I saw come across the radar: ATF reclassifies a certain powder components to be restricted. So I think it was wetted nitrocellulose, which is a powder component, is now scheduled away by ATF or something. Didn't make any sense. So now everybody's talking about ammo prices, which is of course backdoor gun control. I briefly saw a couple articles about it, or YouTube videos, and so really it affects everybody because it's really going to affect reloaders, because that means prices are probably going to fluctuate drastically, and ammo prices and bulk ammo will go up as well, I'm sure. Got to read more into that, but check that out. Wetted nitrocellulose. Who knew it was ever dry? I always thought powder was dry. So I guess some of your powder can be wet. It's a joke. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah. So concerning there, to say the least. So two big issues really on the radar. Rumor was floating around yesterday that Trump was going to be assassinated by El Chapo while he was in Mexico to cease the election. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going around. I mean, which El Chapo said he'd do it. He's got the capability. He'd be a good fall guy for the establishment, you know, bringing that one party system they want, which is what Trump's helped bringing in anyway. So he'd take the fall guy and, you know, go hang out with Elvis and JFK, I'm sure. But a lot of things remain amiss out there in the world. Our water situation here in Nevada, they had the hearings last week. If you saw my post on G+, kind of updated as the hearings went along. I don't know, I might do a video or summarizing, but really nothing's going to really happen until February. The subcommittee addressed what they're going to make Senate bills, or bill resolutions basically, that they're going to propose before the legislature. In those proposed bills will be metering and restricting water usage on domestic wells. There's a lot of caveats to that, but it still goes back to the basic question: why would you give the state engineer this power when local communities already went up there and said they're putting a plan forth as part of current law? Why this extra authority are they trying to push out there? That's what doesn't make sense. so still concerned and tracking on that front. I don't know, keeping your eyes open, trying to see what is going on behind the curtain at the same time, because you know, they're trying to pull some shenanigans out. They ain't just gonna let things let them lie, that's for sure. So obviously Hillary gets elected, she's a controlled puppet because she's not physically or mentally capable of handling the position, so she'll just be a figurehead for all those people that believe that what's between your legs matters more than actually following the Constitution, because that's the only reason she's going to get elected. Is getting put at, I should say, she's going to be put out there she's going to calm that group, and they're going to have no resistance to anything she does. Just like Obama has done nothing he said he was going to do, but he appeases that section of the populace, so it's hard to unite the people against him. Same thing's going to be for her. You're not going to be able to unite a mass majority of the population because she's a woman, and we're just happy that she's the one in charge. That's the opinion you're going to get from a lot of people. So it's all unicorn and rainbows, people. Yay! Unicorns and rainbows. Need some rain out here. Hopefully we get some snow soon. Fall's starting. I need to do a video on really what's going around the homestead, doing a lot of work, improvisation of tasks, repurposing of material, and just trying to get as much done before it gets really cold, and so we can see how things work when it does get cold, what we might have to rebuild or restructure or replan or whatever. So that's what's going on. Just another lunchtime discussion. Some subjects out there for you if you haven't seen them for whatever reason. Big shout out to Fuzz to Fork. I got a little package in the mail from him. I got to check it out, see what it's all about. Appreciate it, thinking of us. It looks to be something quite concerning or informative, so I definitely want to check that out, and I'll put that on a video later. So y'all be good out there, live free.